Folks, you may remember this from July 12, 2018 by CNN. A new bill aims to send masked Antifa activists to jail for 15 years by Dakin Andone, I guess, if I'm saying that correctly. Antifa activists could be jailed for up to 15 years for wearing masks under a bill introduced by a U.S. congressman. If passed, Bill H.R. 6054 would punish anyone wearing a mask or a disguise who, quote, injures, oppresses, threatens, or intimidates, unquote, someone else by exercising a right guaranteed under the Constitution. So that would be the right to peacefully assemble, freedom of speech, etc. The title of the bill, Unmasking Antifa Act of 2018, makes it clear that Antifa activists are the intended target, but the bill's text never explicitly mentions them. And that's okay because, you know, part of what they try to do is to avoid getting in trouble by saying they are not Antifa. And some of them are so stupid as to say, hey, we're Rose City Antifa, but other ones say we're IWW, we're Resist Fascism, we're PDX Resistance, or whatever it may be. The article continues, the bill, which was introduced by Republican Representative Dan Donovan of New York last month, has drawn widespread condemnation from critics who claim it unfairly targets Antifa activists. While it could embolden the far-right demonstrators Antifa protests against. Quote, this is another draconian measure to actually criminalize dissent in the United States, unquote, said Scott Crow, a former Antifa organizer and author. See, he's trying to paint the picture that Antifa exists to dissent from the government. It's more like they exist to beat up people that they call Nazis who are not Nazis. It's pretty much what it's really about. The article continues, quote, because the law, even if it doesn't explicitly state leftists who mask up, that's who the largest potential target of the law is, unquote, he said, quote, far more than white nationalists, unquote. The term Antifa, short for anti-fascist, is used to refer to a loose coalition of individuals with left-leaning political views that often fall outside of the mainstream Democratic Party's platform, even though mainstream Democratic politicians do praise them. What's that other guy's name? Did a video about him. I can't remember his name. You know, the friend of Farrakhan. Anyway, you folks get the idea, and I'm not going to read this whole article. And by the way, this video is incredibly ignorant, but that's what we've come to expect by CNN. In this video, if you choose to watch it by scrolling down and clicking on the links below, you'll see that it already presupposes that the people that an angry, irrational, violent, destructive mob calls fascists and Nazis are fascists and Nazis. I mean, it's incredibly stupid to take the word of a mob for granted. It's incredibly freaking stupid, but you know, it's CNN. I would be alarmed if it was like a credible news source, but it's not. Folks, my view on this is a libertarian one. I'm not saying I'm a hardcore libertarian, but when it comes to something like this, you could describe my view about it as libertarian. In other words, I'm against the state. Look, it's one thing for Joey Gibson to run up to some guy who is very clearly with the people who attacked his friends the night before or 2 nights before. That's a citizen. Okay?
Oh, here they come. Here they come. Here they come.
You think it's okay to beat up black people like the other day?
What are you guys gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Oh, you think that's okay?
What are you gonna do?
Are you okay with that?
Oh, here they come.
Back up, back. You think that's okay?
Here they come. Wow, look at this. Look at this. I'm being attacked.
That's okay. Stay back, stay back, stay back. We got it. We got you. We got you. We got you.
You're gonna attack. I was just attacked by white supremacists, neo-Nazis, for standing on a sidewalk.
He's not an authority, he's not a policeman, he's not a politician, he's not the government. So that's one thing. But when it comes to the government prosecuting people for wearing masks, that's not okay. But I'm totally okay with prosecuting people for wearing masks if by wearing that mask they're actually providing cover for or aiding, abetting, or at least attempting to somebody committing a crime. So in other words, if the black bloc, you know, the Antifa black bloc, who are walking around masked up and then one of them smashes a store window or one of them attacks a person, then they're all guilty. And if they're wearing masks, then I think they should have a harsher penalty than if they weren't wearing the masks. Now, it may be that's what this bill is going to end up as, or maybe that's the initial idea. Whatever the case may be, I'm just against the idea of the government prosecuting people for wearing masks in public, period. Now, if they want to prosecute somebody extra for wearing a mask while committing a crime, that's okay with me. And like I said, I'm even for the idea of prosecuting people who are wearing a mask in order to aid and abet other people committing crimes, because, well, it's aiding and abetting. What do you folks think about this? Leave us a comment below. I want to know your opinion. Thanks everyone for watching. Make sure that you subscribe to some BitChute, because you can expect this channel to go away at any moment, and you all know why, because, you know, it's happening to everybody who does content like this. All right? Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace for the peaceful, tough love, quality of opportunity, not of outcome, and liberty for all.